This is Today in Toronto, our daily podcast from torontotoday.ca. I'm Scott Sexsmith, and these are some stories making headlines. On this Monday, Toronto police are investigating 3 separate incidents of a pedestrian being struck by a vehicle in recent days. One collision proved fatal, while in 2 others, the victim suffered critical injuries. 2 of the incidents were hit and runs in which police were still trying to locate the drivers. Details of each incident are in the story on site. Downtown Toronto drivers can expect lane closures that could impact their travel for weeks and, in some cases, years to come. The affected roads include the Don Valley Parkway, Gardner Expressway, Lakeshore Boulevard, Fort York Boulevard, and Blue Jays Way. The city says it's working to balance critical construction while limiting the impact on road users and neighboring residents. You can find up-to-date information on projects in your neighborhood on Toronto Today's commuter information page for drivers. Late-night subway riders are being advised that service on Line 1 Yonge University between St. Clair and Finch stations will end nightly at 11, starting tonight until this Friday. The early closures are to accommodate track work. A shuttle bus service will run, stopping at each station along the route, and extra wheel-trans buses will also operate. Lawrence and North York Centre stations will be closed during that time as well. All other subway stations will remain open for customers to load Presto cards, purchase tickets, and connect to surface routes. Toronto police say 2 men have been arrested and charged after a smoke canister was set off inside Union Station early New Year's Day during a protest. Police say just after 1 a.m. on January 1st, officers were on scene of a demonstration at Union Station. Police say a group of protesters demonstrating inside the building when 2 of the protesters discharged a smoke canister. On Friday, Ahmad Hassan Hajamid, 31 of Mississauga, and Nabil Suhail Jalbout, 24 of Burlington, were both arrested and charged with 1 count of mischief and interfering with the lawful use of property. The 2 will appear in court on February 20th. After serving thirsty customers in Liberty Village for nearly a decade, the Craft Brasserie and Grill will be closing its doors later this week. Known for its wide selection of craft beers and great energy during sporting events, the Craft alerted its loyal pubgoers of the difficult decision on social media earlier this month. Patrons and staff will say one final cheers coming up January 17th before new ownership takes over the space shortly thereafter. Toronto Today's Alex Flood with more on this story today. In sports, the Raptors are at home tonight to the Golden State Warriors. Tip-off set for 7:30. Toronto weather, cloudy with flurries today. Temperature falling to -2 this afternoon, cloudy tonight, low -9, and a mix of sun and cloud tomorrow with a high of -5 degrees. That's it for Today in Toronto. Follow us on X, sign up for our daily newsletters, and subscribe to Today in Toronto, wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Thanks for listening. Have a great Monday. We'll talk to you tomorrow.